Hey, what's up fellas, that's Mechanic Mode, a new video for my YouTube channel. And today guys, I'll show you how to replace and check your rear brake pads on 2022 Chevy Silverado 2500. Particular, this one is diesel guys. Let's go ahead and remove this tire. This is the rear left driver side. You don't have to lift up too much, just go a little bit above the ground. Now we can remove the tire. To do that, you'll need 22 millimeter here, or 7 and 8 each, to remove this cap, the cover for the lug nuts. So we got the 22 millimeter, 7 and 8. Just go like that, and they're coming out. Easy and nice. All right, the cap comes out, as you see here. They go on the lug nuts. Now 22 millimeter, exactly the same socket. Put it in and show it to you. Alright guys, so here is the rotor. I always want to go inside and look at just like that. If you don't have any scratches, deep ones or dents, make sure your rotor is good. This one actually looks pretty decent. So let's go ahead and remove the caliper. Here is the caliper. You got 2 bolts on 16 millimeters behind here. So one is on top of this one, then second one is all the way down, just right here. But before I remove that, what you want to do is you want to push back the braking pistons. This model in particular has 2 of them. One is right here and one is right here. They're pretty big. And how to do this, actually it's pretty simple. So let me show you. First thing what you do is you'll need 2 screwdrivers like this, flat, pretty big. And what you want to do is you want to insert your screwdriver between the piston and the brake pad and squeeze a little bit toward, like, to push it back in, just like that, and make a little bit of space and push this back in, just like that. The crazy part is, what you want to do is you want to do with 2 screwdrivers at the same time, the lower and upper side, because look, if I'm gonna start squeeze the lower side, then the upper side comes out. So look, I'm squeezing lower and look at upper, comes back, right? Now what you want to do is you want to insert the second one just right here and squeeze as much you can. So you want to push all the way back 2 pistons as much you can, because you have to make space for the new brake pads, because this one are worn out, so you'll need more space between the piston, the caliper piston, and the new brake pad. As you see right now here, we got as much space we could have. So we got this plenty of space here between the pistons and the brake pad. It's time to use this. I got a 3 and 8 wrench with 16 millimeter socket, and we got enough space just to unscrew this bolt. You have to squeeze a little bit. Make sure you tighten it up right when you put it back together. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull one out, right? I have enough space to pull the brake pads out. Now, once this is moving, you can go ahead and remove the lower side. Just like that. We squeeze it. It comes out. It's not hard either. There we go. Got a whole caliper out. So what we got here, you see the brake sensor. It's easy to be removed. You just have to kind of pull it out, just like that. Make sure you put some tension on. It's not too. Gonna have to pull it out. Here we go. Looks like this is what makes your light to come out on your dashboard. It's pretty actually easy to be removed. Sometimes you lose this one. Make sure you have it inside. Usually the new sensor comes with it. It's installed on the sensor. This is what holds the sensor on the brake pad. Now you gotta take the rear. This is rear brake pad. And we got the left one, which is outer brake pad. It's not a big deal to be removed either. Here we go. Put this on the side. Now we got sensor here. It has a safety clip just right there. Don't play too much with this thing. Just if the safety clip doesn't come out easy out, use a screwdriver to push it out, just like that. Then you are gonna be much easier to press on it and push the sensor out. We got the sensor out. We got the caliper out and the brake pads. Just got it. It's brand new. That's how it actually looks like. You can see it inside. So yeah, this sensor is actually only on the driver's side. On the left side, right side doesn't have it. The right side is going to be next. So go ahead and install these brake pads first. They are here. Here we go. So what we got outer left. All right, this is outer left. What you want to do is just place it in there, right in here. Here we go. We got our outer left brake pad. Now what we do is we are installing our, here we go, inner left. So this is the inner side, exactly the same. You're putting the lower side in into that holder. All right, and then we do the same thing with outer. We push it in. Here we go. We got our brake pads in. Looks pretty decent. Next is to replace the sensor. Do exactly the same. Take this out. It's actually pretty easy. You have like a clip removal or something, or you can use actually 2 screwdrivers to kind of pick it out. It comes out like that. You can see it actually comes out already, so you can kind of sometimes hold and pull it out. Before installing the caliper and the new sensor, make sure you check in your pins. Just like that. If you remove the pin, make sure you see I kind of miss a little bit of grease, so make sure you put some grease on before you are putting the caliper and the sensor back together. Got this one. The pins are pretty much ready. They look looped and good. Same with the upper one. Now let's go ahead and install the caliper, the sensor. here we go. As you see, the sensor is installed. The clip also is got in. Now what we do is make sure your safety is upper. That's how we start back to normal. Put it all the way, doesn't come out at all, and then push the safety clip back. Next step what we got is we're gonna put the caliper normal and insert the 216 bolt back on the caliper pins. We're going on the lower side. Same scenario with the upper. This is all the way in. Now we can tie them up. So we tied up both bolts. Next step is going to be the safety check, making sure each brake pad was installed properly. Any brackets, any holders, the brake pad sensor. Put the safety clip back. Go ahead and try again your bolts, the caliper bolts. Holder, right? Make sure everything is right. Checking the hose. Check the hose. Check everything. Both brake pads were installed properly. Nice. And after you got all this checked and everything, it's pretty good. The pins were lubed. You're good to go and put your tire back on. Only thing left is to make sure, go ahead and check on your lug nuts. What you want to do, guys, when you put in these things back, you don't want to use the big gun. You definitely want to kind of use just your socket and literally go ahead and tie them up with your hand. Our rear brake pads are done. The same scenario repeat on the right side, passenger side. Actually, that one is easier. You don't have a brake pad sensor. So that was it, guys. All right, guys, that was it. 2022 Chevy Silverado 2500 diesel. Rear brake pads are replaced. I'm done with the video, guys. Don't forget to leave thumbs up, subscribe below, and see you next time. That was Mechanic Mode.